And welcome back to Blue Reflection. We last time we met up with Akko Ichimori, something like that, and has been spying on the not twin but sisters of the same age in the same class. Okay, because they're a little bit suspicious, and I have to agree. Not sure what they where they came from originally. It has been plaguing me, and I'm glad the game is actually sort of bringing it forward a little bit as well. But Akko also has, I'm guessing that was her parent, her father, that came, we had a bit of an altercation with in the car. Of course, you don't actually see anyone apart from the girls in the school in this game. But, yeah, and she went up to the roof. I think we need to follow her. Actually, I know we need to follow her because that's exactly what the game is pointing to, because, yeah, rooftop. And if you can't see where this is going, Sunny? Oh no, they look very similar sometimes. Was she just? I actually need to go back. No, she's just talking about food. Okay. It's just the way she's looking, like someone rushed past her and went up to the roof, which probably did happen. Anyway, let's go follow Akko. So, back into the common. This is technically a fear zone, but if we look just... I know they're around here somewhere. Yeah. Just there. That looks like one of our sorrow enemies. If we go to the glossary... Yeah, the boredom skull. Fear and sorrow zone. Yeah. This area is a mix of fear and sorrow. Something tells me that altercation with her father, if that was her father, is the reason why this zone exists. Anyway, anything new on our crafting? Doesn't look like it, so I'm going to keep looking, but really I'm not too certain how much help the crafting area is actually going to be at the moment. Anyways, aim of this area, as it's a storage engine, pick up the fragments. So once we've picked up enough of them, the story will continue. However, because I want to pretty much get as many crafting items, I might need them, who knows, I do want to face up against all the enemies in the area. So that's going to be the first thing I need to do. Plus, looks like there's a new enemy here. Or is this just another one that we've faced that looks so different? Yeah, it's just a common Luke. Yeah, so picking up. And as far as I'm aware, that flashing that you just saw actually happens after every combat. So I think it's a bit of invulnerability, so you can't get into combat while you're flashing. I'm not sure how much that helps because I haven't seen two combats back to back next to each other yet. Let's see lively spark arrow, shall we? That actually did a fair amount of damage. Of course, the enemy was double weak against it, so that may have been a factor there. Do we have anything actually new in terms of enemies? It's not looking like it at the moment. Are you any stronger? Heck, you're not even... Wait, I'm pretty certain that was the liquid looking enemy, but there's none here. That's odd. Okay, that I believe is all the enemies. So really, it's just floating around. White wedge, okay, that's a new one. Picking up some of these crafting items, the fragments, and moving on to the reason why Akko Ichinozu is going rampant.
かな。いい子にしてなきゃ。お父さんに心配かけちゃダメ。いつまでも夢を追いかけてちゃダメ。ちゃんとお父さんの前ではいい子にしてないと。これは昨日の。あ、ひなちゃん。まずは魔物を倒そう。わかった。楽勝だね。
So we were right.
よし、どんどん行こう。
It was her father. That is the reason for this zone. Don't know the exact reason because it's very, very vague, but sometimes you don't need an exact reason. And this fight is all sort of odd as well. I don't see the enemy that was outside and the Borden skulls have appeared. Sort of like the reverse of the one we had before. Anyway, let's start taking on some enemies. Hail Rose. We got this just before entering this area, I believe, and well, let's show it. So a number of hits, then a smaller hit. Very, very long cooldown, which isn't exactly good, in my opinion, but it's not really much I can do to change that. Hawk Roar is her new one. Was it? No, Blood Leopard wasn't it? So we'll have a look at that in a moment once it gets to her turn again. Also got Frost Sprint actually. Depending on current MP. So more HP, more MP does more damage, or less MP does more damage? Let's find out. It also put my ether down. Okay. That... I'm not sure I like that. Anyway, let's get rid of this Borden skull. Oh, consumes ether to attack with a little ice. So ether, it makes the ether goes down a little bit. Maybe increases damage slightly because of that. And then the damage is dependent on current MP. Does it? Is it increased the lower the MP goes, or the higher the MP is? There, it doesn't tell you. Anyway, let's go over Blood Leopard. Again, very, very long cooldown. But what was that? 220 damage isn't too bad at this stage. Yeah, let's see if I can get this stop off. Nope. Okay, we've seen Lively Spark Arrow. It attracts the target enemy. What that does is it makes it it's a reverse knockback. That quick act that we saw before actually moves it closer to the center in the timeline. So I'm not really sure how much work that's going to do for me. Yeah, let's just do a normal strike. Yeah, electric passe definitely does is good if the paralyze hits. It seems their strength attacks are fairly okay. It's the ones which are tactical which are a bit odd. But let's see Eclat Tario. I'm not sure we've shown it yet, but there it is. So 3 hits, then the final one. Are they trying to fight over Hinako there more than anything else? Ah well. Anyways.
あっちゃんのフラグメントまだ暴走したままだね。どういうこと？魔物にやられたのが原因じゃないの？多分魔物から受けたダメージが大きすぎて自分で修復できないんだと思う。じゃあ急いで固定化しないと。今のまま固定化すると暴走した状態のままになっちゃう。そんな。じゃあどうすれば。
Before we guess this, go into this, I'm going to guess that because there's 2 sides of this, fear and sorrow, we're in the fear side at the moment. Are we needing to go to the sorrow side to find the other fragment, or another fragment? That's my guess without knowing.
ひなちゃんが直接あっちゃんを癒してあげて。私が。フラグメントは思いのかけら。暴走を止めるにはその感情を抑えてあげればいい。魔物も倒したからしばらくは時間を稼げるはず。ひなちゃん、急いであっちゃんを助けてあげて。でもどうやって。大丈夫、今までと変わらない。アコちゃんの気持ちになって話をしてあげればいい。今までだってちゃんとできてたし、ひなちゃんなら大丈夫だよ。ゆず、ライム。さあ戻りましょう。うん。
Okay, so I'm wrong. Oh well. Happens.
私には夢がある。でもお父さんの前ではちゃんとしなきゃ。けど諦めたくない。そんなに辛いならきちんとお父さんに言えばいいじゃない。でもそんなこと言ったらお父さんが。ずっと一緒にいる家族なんだから本音で向き合わないと。アコがどう思っているか、何を悩んでいるか。いい子のふりしたってどこかで行き詰まるだけだよ。それにまだお父さんと話もしてないんでしょ。私だっていろいろと誤解してた部分はあったし。そっか、そうだね。フラグメント無事に回復したから出てきたみたい。ひなちゃん、急いで固定化して。うん。指輪だ。あっちゃんがひなちゃんに心を開いてくれた証だね。 また一人。
あれ、私いつの間に学校に。白井ちゃん、それに四条さんたちも。
Just want to note out the spelling mistake there. Well done, people.
その指輪は？
それはアコちゃんの指輪だよ。え？いいからつけてみて。
ちょっと。なんか記憶が流れ込んでくる。
え？言ったでしょ、指輪はリフレクターと力を共有するって。それはつまりフラグメントの記憶も統合されるってことだよ。あくまでフラグメントの記憶だから一部分だけだけどね。
共有されるって。まさか。白井ちゃん、やっぱり魔法少女だったんじゃん。
やっぱりこのままじゃ記事にされちゃう。アコ、そのことなんだけど。
大丈夫、記事にはしないよ。
本当？
だって白井ちゃんには助けてもらったし、友達だからね。秘密にしておくよ。
ありがとう。
けど魔法少女なんて本当にいるんだね。そんなファンタジーな存在がいるなら、私がジャーナリストになるくらい全然普通だし、お父さんも説得できそうだよね。
ジャーナリストになるのが夢だったんだ。別に反対されるような職業でもないと思うけど。
フリーの記者になって特ダネをバンバン取っていくの。紛争地帯とかにも飛び込んで社会の矛盾を暴いていくつもり。
それは普通に反対されるよ。そういえばアコのお父さんって厳しそうな人だったよね。結構お堅い仕事してるの？
別に仕事自体は固くないかな。いろいろ上下関係とか厳しいみたいだけど。この人だよ。
これって昨日ニュースになってた大物歌手の。
私のお父さん歌手なんだ。
So, in the end, things go round full circle. At the start of the day, Hinako was looking into this singer because going on tour. Then Akko appeared, going after the sisters. There was the father, and rampancy happened, and then the father is actually the singer. Okay, sure, but I guess I was wrong about the going into two zones though. I feel like the common needs to be is going to need to be expanded for this game to really fill out a little bit, but it's okay for the moment. We do have extra missions that we go into it for. Anyways, do we have... we've got to get ready for tomorrow, so I'm assuming we're on some free time again. So let's do that. Yeah, let's make some lunch plans. gate leading to the common has appeared on the rooftop. Just as I was started to talk about that the common needs to be expanded for some longevity, here it is. We can now go to the common at any time. So table chat's been updated. Dark Cave has a message. I've got new missions. So let's look into it, shall we? I should also have 2 points available to me for fragments for my level ups. Yeah, and because of that, I am going to get everyone up to 5. So what do I learn here? Facile balance, swords concentrated magical attack, small knockback, hard damage to an area around an enemy. So basically an AoE heart attack. Sort of like, what, Strawberry Daisy was it? Something like that. Courage Versu. Recovers 1 ally's HP. Use Ether to recover 1/10 of an ally's HP. I don't like that skill right at this moment. I don't have a lot of hit points. What is it? Yeah, 186 will be after this. That's 18 hit points gained to use up Ether. That really isn't good, at least for me. Normal damage to 1 enemy. So this is her technique. Attack dependent on current HP. Again, is that high hit points or low hit points? Where does it do more damage? It doesn't say. And finally, Graceful Soiree. Recovers all supporters' HP. That is not the party, that is the supporters. That is Sane, Sarissa, Akko, Rin, Kai. When we're in battles with which involve them. So right now, I don't see much use in that skill in a whole lot of places, but it could be useful later. Soothing Bercuse, on the other hand, as a healing spell, that looks good. All allies HP, no other things, so I think I'm actually going to go defense on her. Thunderous Glissade actually also looks good. Attack and defense? Yeah, I think I might go for that. Split attack and defense up to 10, and then see where things go after that. Oh no, it's 176 hit points after that, because apparently it's taken the increases into account. So that's what, 17 hit points for using up a little bit of Ether. For Courage Verso, not really. That's a lot of skills. Petal Metal. Heart damage to 1 enemy. Medium knockback. Okay, so should be useful. Leaf Savior. Recovers 1 ally's hit points. Significantly recovers an ally's hit points with magic. Now that's a skill that could be useful. Don't give me this percentage amount this 10% amount, that's not good. Give me a thing that scales like this. Tranquil Arc, 1 ally's HP over time, so that's more useful than the 10% straight. Proud Oak kills paralysis, good, and Cleansing Mandarin, all status elements. So every one of these cure ones we've had before is useless because Cleansing Mandarin. In terms of what I'm going next with her, Speed and Luck, that absorbs damage delta's recovery. That could be useful. Twisting Ivy knocks one enemy back, places a skill upon the timeline that causes knockback. Okay. Healing Pomegranate. Places a skill that recovers HP on the timeline. So you place things. It looks like you summon little things on the timeline that have delayed effects. I think since we got our Leaf Savior, I think I'm going to go attack and technique. This Twisting Ivy one might be useful. And finally Lime. So to support, wow, you don't really gain a lot for this, do you? Lip Parakeet. Series of beams with a large knockback. Okay. That actually could be very, very helpful. And Melodious Token, 1 ally's MP over time. Doesn't seem like Lime gets a whole lot of skills, or definitely the reverse of Yuzu, it seems. While Yuzu buffs, Lime seems to debuff. Slightly decreases attack, impact damage on all enemies, and Dark Mangle, low chance to blind. Damage increases the longer the battle continues. Okay. Smiting Woodpecker actually looks good as well. I think I'm going to go for the moment attack and technique on her. So attack and defense on Hinako, attack and technique on the two sisters, Yuzu and Lime. We should have also got a fragment for... yeah, Suppressed Dreams. Continuous damage. Continuously deal damage to the target. That sounds good, actually. Anyways, let's look onto the missions. Making friends with Aki. Second floor hallway, so she's available even if it does rain. Aim for 150 rating points. That's our next story trigger. Still working on Let's Deepen Our Bonds. Quest on from Lime for a common mission. Request from Rin for another common mission. So defeating an acceptor, anxiety coffin, and let's try recovery skills. This is for 20 points. Okay. So we just need to use Fox Heart and Holy Palace at some point during our fights. That's simple enough. And let's walk around school. So got to go just walking around. So yeah, that one I can do with any of these missions. Let's walk around school will likely be the first one I do. And I'm going up to the second floor, aren't I? Yeah, I might as well make friends with Aki at the same time as walking around the school. So next time, let's do some missions, shall we? Until then, have a wonderful day, have lots of fun. Goodbye.